Okay, I believe we're back. So sorry everyone. The internet, or not the internet, the power died for a split second. Long enough to kill the internet. Thankfully I have a battery backup, power backup for my computers, so my computers stayed on, but the internet died, and just for long enough to kill the stream, so we're starting over. Gosh, that's so frustrating. And our power literally never goes off. And when it does go off, it's always a flicker. And the flicker is, our power flickers off and back on probably once every 6 months. And that has never happened in a stream before. But first time for everything, I guess, right? But stream should be back online now. Yes, YouTube is on. Twitch should be on. Let me double check. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Make a Discord announcement quick. Dang, that is so frustrating. Ugh. And of course, this dumb notification, you guys can't see it because it's behind my camera, it won't go away, this notification. Oh, it went away, cool. Okay. Again, sorry about that, guys. The power flickered on and off just enough to kill the internet, so, which in turn killed all the streams, unfortunately. So we're back online. The power is back on. Thankfully, it was just a flicker. But yeah, let's get back into this. So we were, I was having such a good time chatting with all you guys too, but now everyone's gone. It's okay. We'll build up momentum again. Lego game, let's do it. Okay, so we just coded so that Lego blocks can now move with other Lego blocks, and they're actually connected. Love it. The only problem is that once so it's parented, good, but then once I rotate it, boom, it is then no longer parented. And the reason for that is because we determined last stream, this code right, where's the rotation code? Where's rotation code? Right here. The block is clearing its parent, so we need to store a reference to the parented object and then return it once we're done with this little bit of code. So before we set the parent right here, we need to store a reference, game object, parented object reference equals the parent game object of this object. Boom. Then we do all this, and then instead of setting this to null, we set the transform parent to back to the parented object ref. Boom. That should fix it. That should fix it. But I use Python like a real man. I have used Python before, but I don't think you can use Python for Unity dev. You might could with like a really hacky way, but no. C#. C# is the way to go with Unity. Turkey, what's up? Yeah, guys, sorry that the power just killed last stream. It was so frustrating. Our power literally never goes off. It goes off like once every 6 months, and it's always just a flicker. And I guess that flicker decided to happen in the middle of my stream, which is fantastic. Progression so far? Yep. So we are currently working on blocks actually connecting to each other. So why is that not working? Transform parent equals parented game object. Oh, that's game object, not transform. Boom. That should work. Actually, some blocks might not have a parent, so what I need to do if a parent exists, can you do that? If transform parent, yeah, does not equal null. Then, so if we have a parent, if we have a block that this block is connected to, store that as a reference, do all our rotation fancy code, and then again, if parented object. Oh wait, I can't do that. I need to. Let's just see what happens if. Will it set a reference if it doesn't have a parent? I wonder if that'll cause problems. Let's just do it this way. Let's do it the correct way. Game object parented object ref, boom. Okay, and then if the Lego block has a parent, boom, then set the ref to the transform parent game object. Here we go. And then down here, if parented object ref does not equal null, then transform parent equals that. Otherwise, transform parent equals null. That should do it. That will not do it because that, why is that parent ref? Use of unassigned local variable? Oh, I don't want to make a new game object. No. This is C# Digital Dig, C#. Hey Marcus, yes. So the live did not crash. Well, I guess it did. So our power flickered off and on. Thankfully, I have a battery backup, so all my PCs stayed on, or my PC stayed on. But everything stayed on, but the internet, because the power flickered on the internet, it disconnected from the internet, which caused all the streams to cut out. So yeah, thankfully the power flickered right back on, but I just had to wait for the internet to boot back up and the router to get fixed and all that. So then I had to restart stream. So yeah, that's what happened. What engine are you using? This is Unity. Do you know Verse UEFN? No, I do not. I've never used Unreal before. Command Starlight, what's up? You might be, but I'm glad you're there because now I have confirmed that every stream is back online and working correctly. Well, TikTok people are chatting, Twitch is chatting. Can someone check YouTube for me? Someone check the YouTube stream and just chat real quick so I know that chat and the stream is working there. Okay, so for some reason that is, I hate this. I've come across this a few times. Use of unassigned local variable parented object ref. Unassigned, it's assigned up here. Boom. What if I do this? Else parented object ref equals null. Now it works. Okay. Yeah. Hey, thanks for checking that out for me, guys, on YouTube. It works. Beautiful. Do you have any advice for learning to code? Yes, YouTube. YouTube. Yes, Visual Studio. Okay, so this should work. Let's try it out. What is a game object? Did you make that class? No, game object is a class for all game objects in Unity that already exists by default. Okay, so boom, parented. Now I can move this around. Now if I rotate it, does it stay parented? Or no, wait. If I rotate this, does it stay parented to this? Yes, let's go. Yeah, so that fixes that bug. So now everything should work correctly. And it stays parented. Yes, let's go, baby. What is that flicker? I don't like that. Why it's jumping so much. That's weird. But it works. The rotate and the parenting works. Which is really all I set out to accomplish on the streams today. So you can literally move everything together now and rotate it, and everything rotates with it. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's flawless. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, it's beautiful. That is snazzy. It works, guys. We got it working. I love it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What is this jumping? What is that right there? Oh, but it works. Wrote a gradebook application for my college capstone in Visual Studio. I love it. So, oh, cool. That's awesome, Parker. Reese, what's up? How's it going? Well, it works. Guys, what should we do next? I didn't think we were going to get this far this fast on stream today. What should we do? What do you guys think that needs to be the next step in this game? Zooming, panning, random Lego block spawn. Something is off here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Our snap points of... I think that the block that I'm moving is trying to connect to snap points of blocks that are connected to this block. So I think this block is trying to connect to these other blocks as I'm moving it around. That's why it's turning sideways. It's trying to connect to this guy. But when you move a block, it should not try to connect to any blocks that are already connected to it. I think I know what the problem with that is. On snap, get blocks child snap point that matches this snap point. Something is fishy here. There is a place somewhere in my code where I disable the colliders of all the snap points for the block we're moving. So I probably have to do that for all child blocks now as well. Let's find out where I'm doing that. That should be in snap. Pretty sure that's what I'm doing. So like Lego 2x4. If I drag that, then snap point collider should turn off. Let me check. I move 2x4. Yes. It's as soon as I select something, all the colliders turn off for the snap points. So over on block on select. Where is that? Selected. Here, public void selected. For each child, if there's a snap, turn off all snap points of currently selected block. So I need to do that for all snap points. So all I have to do right here is for each transformed child in transform, oh, what is the syntax for this? It's where it checks not only children, but also grandchildren and great-grandchildren as well. Oh, what is that syntax? I've done it before. For each transformed child, get component in children? No, because that would... Yes. 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 So for each transformed child in transform. No, because... Hey, these guys, do we have any coders in the house? And our 1-year-old is awake. Hey, A&M, thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Not at this level, but still enjoyable. Nice. Wife needed the iPad charger for the kids. I was literally thinking about coding today. Awesome. And you're met with my stream. Awesome. Okay. So I need to get all children and grandchildren. We're going to chat GPT this. New chat. Unity C#. Let's see. Unity C# get all snap components in children and grandchildren, etc. Is music on, by the way? Yes. For each snap and snap components. Equals get components in children snap. Okay, so we're just filling a list, or an array rather. We're filling an array. With all the snaps. Get components in children is called and the game object is attached to. It will return an array of all snap components found on the game object and all of its descendants. Okay. So try to make 2 separate emails, one for business and one for personal. Oh, cool. How long have you been coding for? Oh gosh. I think I started playing around with Unity back in 2016, 2015. I did a tiny bit. Well, this is C# coding. If you would include as well like HTML, CSS, like website coding and like some Python stuff, I was doing that back in high school, back in like 2009, 2010 time frame. Okay, so we make an array, fill it with that, and then for each, do our thing. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. So right here, so snap, an array of snap components, snap components equals get components in children, snap, boop. So that will get all of our snap components, and then we just have to turn all of them off for each. But we're not getting them from here. No, wait, we are. Components in children of the block. Yes, we are doing it from here. So then for each snap in snap components, boom, for each snap that is in here, do that. Well, we gotta do boop, boop, boop. I actually don't have to do this anymore because it's not going to check for anything else. I can actually get rid of that. Boom. Turn on off all snap points of currently selected block. Need to do that right there. Okay, so fill an array of all get components in children, so even grandchildren, and for each snap in that, if it's selected, no wait, set selected to is selected, and collider enabled, set it to false. We'll set it to the opposite of is selected. That should do it. That should do it. Now it should turn off every snap of every child and grandchild. Let's check it out. Those Legos on your desk, did you use those as models in the game? I'm just using them as like references so we can like play around with stuff. And that's what this top cam is for as well. Just to like, one, like kind of just to visualize how things should work and look before I actually code it, spend time coding. It helps to have all these different types of connections, and I did use these as references for modeling the mock-ups that you see here in Blender. So yeah, just references, just a visual aid down here. I have a bunch of different types of connections that I'll need to eventually make as well. What kind of parts do you plan to add next? I'm guessing sloped blocks. There's so many different things. Like I think this one was the last one I added. Or maybe it was this one. Might have been the 1x1 round. But I think next I want to add some hinge pieces. These guys. I think that would be a fun one to add. And this one would also be fun too. This will be complex. This one is like a ball and socket to where it can rotate all different. You guys see that? Yeah, the slopes, like the 1x2 slope, I think that would be a cool one to add. I would really like to add wheels. I think that would be a really fun Lego to build with in this game, like a tire. And something else I really want to add in this game is animation. So if you are given a tire object to build with in this game, then once you connect it to another block, the tire will just constantly be spinning. That'll be super, super sick. Or you have an option to turn it on or off, spinning or not spinning. That'd be so cool. Add zombies. What's up, Mel? What's your actual like goal with the game? Like adventure? No, not adventure. So what this game is it is a challenge game that you compete where you compete against other players all around the world. So picture this. You guys have this final game on your phone, on your mobile device, and every 30 seconds, I haven't decided what the time limit will be. Let's just say minute. Every minute on your phone, you can enter the challenge, and in that minute, everyone around the world playing the game at that time will be given the same number of random Legos. It could be 10 Legos, 12, 15, 20, whatever. And then you're given a theme. So let's say the theme is robot. So you receive 20 Legos on your phone in the game, and you receive the theme robot. You have 1 minute to build a robot creation out of those specific Legos, and then you press submit. And then you receive 2 other creations that other people made, and then you vote on which one you like better. And then the game will tally up all the votes and determine the winner, and then that winner will be displayed on your phone, and then that winner will be displayed on my stream. So it's something that I'd like to live stream. It's kind of like a multiplayer Lego challenge game that I want to run on my stream and like do competitions and challenges and stuff. And there would be a practice mode, of course, too. So like you could play the game even off stream, offline, if you wanted to. But this actually all comes from an IRL game that my wife and my son and I created. We did this in real life. Like I would pick out, like my son would say, I want 7 Lego blocks. So I'd pick out 7 blocks from the 7 Legos from the box and then give them to him and say, okay, you need to make a monster out of these. So then he'd make a monster out of those Lego blocks. And had the idea one day, I was like, man, I could make this into a mobile game. So that's what I'm doing. And it's going pretty well. Why not add a NPC of yourself? So I cannot add minifigs like the Lego characters to this game because Lego holds that IP, but I can do the pieces. As far as I'm aware. Never found a good use for slope and socket, although wheels sound amazing. Slope and socket, what do you mean by that? First time chat, Zay Neps. Will this be commercial? Will there be any copyright issues? No, there shouldn't be. As long as I don't use the word Lego, and as long as I don't use minifigs, as in the characters. As long as I don't do those 2 things, we should be good. But I'm actually hoping that Lego, the company, will find my, probably not my live stream, but I'll be posting at some point once I have a little more progress made on the game. I'm going to start making some shorts, post them to TikTok, Instagram Reels and stuff. And hopefully at that point, Lego, the company, will catch on and we might be able to, partner up together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just a dream of mine. Hopefully something like that could happen. But yeah, the plan is for this to be totally free and for it to be available on iOS and Android. Mobile only. I'm making it on PC for me in the developing, so it'll probably be PC and mobile. But the ideal platform is mobile. That's what I'm building it for. But yes, it will work on PC. Okay, so let's test this out. Boom. That was weird. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? We move around, and then when we rotate, still moves around. Beautiful. Let's make sure all the snap points are turning off. So where did this go? Oh, it's under the 16 by 16 flat. Whoa. The 2x4, let's see. Yep, those are off. And the Lego 1x1 above it. Yep, all of those are off. But then, can I unselect? Beautiful, it turns all of them back on. Even the grandchildren. Nice. Perfect, so yeah, it should work great now. Now it won't be trying to connect to other blocks that are already connected to it. Beautiful. Oh, there is one glitch in the rotation code, guys, that I noticed off stream when I was working on this morning. So as you can see, whenever I click this button, it will rotate in 90-degree increments, okay? But it's not like a snap rotate. If it was, there wouldn't be a problem, but because it is for all intents and purposes, because it's an animation, like a fluid, smooth rotation from this point to the next point, because of that, if you click rotate multiple times really fast before it's had a chance to rotate all the way to that 90-degree increment, it will offset itself. So watch this. I'm doing it really fast, and there's a glitch. Look at that. Was not expecting that, but yeah, if you do this too fast, it will offset from the 90. Nope, it's not even doing that. It's just glitching out some other error. What is that? Object not set to an instance of an object. Transform parent. Transform parent game object not equal. No. So in the rotation code, object reference not set to an instance of an object. But that's always available because of that. That's weird. I don't understand what's going on there. Well, at least it works under normal circumstances. What's happening is that if I press this too many times, oh, but you can see here how it's offset like I was saying before. See, now it's stuck in between two 90-degree increments. That should be easily fixable though. I can do that, but I don't know why this glitch is happening. Object reference on that guy, the 1x1 washing machine. That's what we call it, by the way, this piece right here, the 1x1 washing machine, because it looks like a washing machine. So that was someone else's idea on stream last week or 2 weeks ago. Always thought that when there's ever going to be a Lego VR game on VR chat. Speaking of VR, okay, not quite VR, but I had this idea the other day, guys, that I think was brilliant. Okay, so imagine this view. It's this game, okay? This game on mobile. You're on your mobile device. Boom. You're playing the game, but instead of just dragging around like this and doing all this, it's actually AR. So the Lego pieces you're given, you're looking through your phone and you see them on your desk or on your table or whatever. And you can select the pieces in AR and move them around and build them. I think that would be so fun. To build these Lego blocks in AR, that would be awesome. And have the tracking work and everything. So it looks like the virtual Lego pieces are actually on your desk or on your table, and you can build them by tapping on the screen where they are and moving them. Oh, that would be so cool. Hey Alex, what's up? I'm working at a factory but want to get into design. How should I go about it? What area of design do you want to get into? I'm gonna steal that idea. Tiki, what idea are you gonna steal? How did you learn Blender? Self-taught, YouTube videos, tutorials. Don't even know how to maneuver or like move. Oh, move? Move, middle mouse button, hold it down, move around. Zoom in and out, mouse wheel. Hold down shift and middle mouse click to pan left and right, up and down. Don't use its actual rotation, store the rotation, then you press R. Store the rotation when you press R and its next rotation. Or have a bool so you can't rotate when it's rotating. Yeah, so I thought about that but I don't really want it to wait. So like, I want the button to always work. So if I press this, okay, now it's not working at all. Okay, object, okay. It sounds like you're a coder, Tiki, so I need your help with this, okay? AR Lego Builder. Then have a queue. That's another idea. Dude, Tiki, it's nice to have you here. It sounds like do you work in Unity, Tiki? Please tell me more about yourself. It's nice to have another coder here. Make the button only pressable after a small delay for an easy solve. Yeah, that is a solution. But I would rather make it so that if you press it 2 times, like if you press it once, it rotates 90 degrees. If you press it 2 times really fast, then as it's rotating the 90 degrees, it'll know and then automatically just continue rotating to the 180 degrees. So that is ideally what I would like to do. So that's like that. I could make it so that you can't press it more than once before it rotates all the way. That I could do. But I want to make it so that if I press it twice, it will just continue on and do a full 180. So that's the ideal. And it's not. Whoa, that's weird. That's weird. What in the world? Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think the AR idea would be so fun. Have a queue whenever you click, add it to the queue. If the queue has something, perform rotation, but don't rotate when rotating. Yes, that is an option. I'd kind of like to take it even a step further and make it so that instead of just a queue so that it waits for 190-degree rotation to happen before it then queues up the next rotation, instead of that, it just starts rotating to the second rotation point. So like it kind of cancels out. Let me show you the code. It's the rotation code. Maybe I shouldn't show you the rotation code if you're talking about stealing my idea. Don't rotate when rotating. Yeah, this is a problem that has multiple solutions. I think I have an idea for one that I'm going to try to work on probably another time. But yeah. What I'd really like help with is figuring this out. The current problem I'm getting right now is, where is it? Is it in block or snap? It's in, here, this right here. So what's happening is I'm creating this local variable, and then if the current block has a parent, then set that local variable to the parent. If it doesn't have a parent, then set it to null. But what's happening is down here, it's down here. It's saying that this object doesn't exist, but it should always exist, but I don't know why. Okay, object reference not set to an instance of an object. That is right here. Yeah, so it's pretty much saying that this object doesn't exist. If transform parent game object is not equal to null, but why would this not ever exist? I don't understand. Parker, what's up? Set a breakpoint at the if statement and make sure it's not null. A breakpoint? You mean like a debug? Okay. Parent exists. So I think if you plan on making the animation not stop, then it should speed instead. Yes, exactly, Command Starlight. Yes, speed instead. Otherwise, if play clicked too many times, the object will continuously spin until it finishes all the processes. Yes. Or it could rotate backwards if the player clicks so many times the final rotation will be shorter the other way around. Yes. That is the way I'd like to do it, Command Starlight. So that if you're pressing rotate over and over and over again, it will match your speed if it needs to. So if you press it so many times, because ideally, because this is essentially a timed battle. You have to create your creation within a minute or whatever the time limit is. You're trying to make this as quickly as possible. And you want to be able to rotate as quickly as possible. You don't want to have to wait for a block to rotate before you can rotate it again. So like if you know, hey, I want to rotate this block to be 180 degrees, then you should be able to press it twice really fast and it rotate to 180 degrees super fast. So yeah, if you press a rotation button more than once, it should match the speed. Yeah. So now let's do that check. Parent exists, but then it doesn't. That debug is not really helping me. It's happening on line 107. Why would it happen here? If transform parent. This might not be the right code. Checking if object has a parent. Let's check that out on GPT. Unity C#, how to check if an object has a parent. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Transform parent does not equal null. Yeah. Exactly what I did. If transform parent. Maybe don't do it via game object. And then transform parent does not equal null. And boom. Not sure why that would solve it. You know what? Maybe because that line of code, if it has a parent, this works great. If it doesn't have a parent, then this would still work. But if that game object I had before there, if it does have a parent game object, then it would work. But if it doesn't have a parent game object, then maybe it wouldn't know to check for that. So maybe this might actually work. Yep, it works. Beautiful. Okay, so we got rid of that error. Not sure why. Not sure entirely why that's the case. It's obviously doing an if statement to check for the game object that doesn't exist if the object doesn't have a parent. But why would transform.parent work and transform.parent.gameObject not work? Because the game object doesn't exist as the parent, but as transform doesn't exist as well. I'm confused why. But I fixed it, so. Print the child, maybe you're thinking it's a diff object. No, I mean, it's fixed now, so we're golden. I do need to fix the rotation increments though, but that is not something I'm gonna do on stream today. But at least we got rid of that error. And now I can actually show you guys the visual of what happens when you are rotating this too many times and it gets stuck in between an increment. Like that, see? Let's actually, because this shouldn't take too long, let's work on the materials a bit. Just make them a little more glossy. I'd also like to have like a realistic setting to where they have like scratches and grunge and fingerprints on them and stuff. That would be super sick. And some translucency too. Because if you put this up against the light, I mean, you're not going to see it here, but there's a little bit of translucency. And the glossiness on Legos is like almost as perfect as a mirror. So it's going to be, let's do that real quick. I don't think I have the materials out yet. I don't, so I need to extract these materials and make one. I could actually just steal the material that the Lego material that I've already made for the Pixelfire Lego Pixelfire stuff. Could do that. What is game object? Is it the blocks? It's everything. So any object in Unity is a game object. So if I create, so all this right here, 3D objects. So all this stuff here, well, even all this stuff really, anything that, so even this right here is a game object. This right here is a game object. This light is a game object. I'm pretty sure a game object in Unity is anything that you can add components to, because I can even create an empty. Yeah, and this is literally, it's nothing. So it's literally just a point in space that has a transform on it. So it's literally, it's the equivalent in Blender of an empty. This right here. This is literally a game object in Unity. Just an empty thing that you can do anything with. Add components to. That's the best way I know to describe it. Transform, yes, transform is a component of the game object. Yep. And you can add other components onto it. A script would be a component. Hey, Rena, thanks for the Rosa. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Whoa, there's so many gifts I didn't even see. Turkey, Digital, Marcus, A&M, thank you for the roses, and Chaotic Rise for the sunglasses. Dude, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And Raina for the Rosa. Sorry I didn't see that before. Okie dokie, let's do these materials. Let's just start with a new one because this is going to be the easiest. Okay. Lego game assets. New folder. Materials. Okay, so now this materials has the yellow in it. And now we can actually edit it. Wait. So one by one. Okay. Let's edit this material to be not metallic. You guys see it updating, right? Smoothness. I need more than smoothness. I need, actually, there we go. Why am I not getting reflection? I am, okay. I am using URP. I wanted to avoid HDRP. I prefer HDRP because you can make things more realistic. That's what I use in my Pixelfire setup. I was wanting to do this game in URP because URP is more built for mobile. Excuse me. We're built for mobile and it's simplified, but you also can't get things as realistic. And I'd really like to have some reflection on these Legos. Smooth as, let's set that to just 0.95. Okay, so that's reflecting like around it. Oh, there's some reflection, sort of, on the edge. Like, it's not that much. Yeah, let's do 0.9. Maybe it's just the 0.95. Maybe it's just the light isn't bright enough. Maybe the metallic too? No, I don't think so. I know that depth of field is really wacky. at points. And that's another thing I haven't been happy with using URP is the depth of field. We might have to build this game in HDRP, which I am used to HDRP. I have done all my material and rendering coding with HDRP for my Pixelfire setup. So I would be more comfortable in HDRP, but I know that URP is going to be better for mobile. Frick. Let's see the global volume if you can add reflection. Nope. Check this out. Unity URP reflection. Screen space reflection. Okay, so it's on the roadmap, but not available. Oh, guys, the music stopped. You didn't even let me know. You didn't let me know. Pretty sure it's metallic and specular, then look up reflection probe. Don't reflection probes require baked lighting, and that is something I don't want to do. I could try. No, I'm pretty sure it's not metallic. Let's see. Yeah, it just makes it look like metal. It might be here, specular, and then, but still. I mean, this works okay for now. Get it like building Lego game, like Lego is building blocks, so you're building Lego. Yes. Shine a light next to it. Could do that. And we're getting some glossiness for sure. It's just... Let's put a light in here, just like you said. Light, point light. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We're getting some glossiness there. Look at that. Why aren't we getting it from the other light though? From the directional light? Directional, real time. Maybe the sun doesn't create reflection. If I change this to a spot. That's pretty decent glossiness. It's not the best. let's just go ahead and probably gonna need a different lighting setup anyway, like a 3-point lighting system for this game anyway. I could go ahead and make that. Go ahead and make that. Increase bloom intensity? I don't think so. There's already quite a bit of glow. Yeah, that's just overkill. Might not even need it, honestly. I mean, I like having it, but... Let's just go ahead and do all the other materials as well. Oh, because I'm in the middle of a game. Beautiful. And then just apply the same settings. What was it, yellow? Specular. That and 1. Specular. That and 1. Hey, that did something. Look at that gray 16 by 16 on the bottom. Looks good. Definitely helped increasing the smoothness. Oh, that looks better already. Look at that. Nice. Still not ideal, but you can see it really well with that gray ground piece. That looks good. Yeah. Now we're talking. Let's do some 3-point lighting. Let's work on that. Would it be a spotlight or just a point light? I want to say point light. Point light. Global. Okay, the camera starts out there. We're going to have backlight. Let's offset it a little bit. Let's kill the directional light so we can see what we're working with. Point light. Okay, intensity. Oh, I need to increase the radius, the range. Okay. Intensity. There's a lot of intensity. Then, so this is the backlight, and then this will be the fill light. A little less, 400. And duplicate that to be the key light. that stronger. That looks terrible. Do they all have shadows on? No shadows, that's why. Hard shadows, soft shadows. Resolution. Man, these shadows are terrible. And they're on high? Ugh. That's disgusting. Let's turn this guy back on. Maybe have the directional light for shadows. Get rid of our key light. I'm gonna position this over here just so we know where it is. Position doesn't matter for directional light, it really just matters the direction. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn shadows off for these two. Maybe not. Ugh. That near plane. No. Yeah, I'm not feeling URP, honestly. We might have to move to HDRP for this game. Man. That was disappointing. Let me keep the fill light. Just so we have some light over here. Not so much. I have no idea if you could or would implement it into the game, but I'm going to DM you my favorite known Lego piece. Do it, Command Starlight. Do it. Rise Feeks Fire. What is up? Going to Tim and I enjoy listening to some lo-fi girl. It's very peaceful. Nice. Think you could try to directly compare the Lego to the IRL ones. What do you mean by that, Command Starlight? What app do you use to make a game? I'm using Unity. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of Unreal. Unreal's marketing is unmatched. Unreal has the best marketing for probably any piece of software in existence. You guys have probably seen Unreal stuff. Set quality to high. Like in the URP settings. Let's see. What are we using right now, by the way? Need to check that out. Preferences. No, not preferences. Project settings. Build settings. Project settings. Player settings. Solution. Nope, that's not. Maybe it's because I switched this over to mobile platform instead of PC. Not splash image. Where is the graphics setting where it lets you... Here it is. No. Quality, here we are. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Performant, balanced, high fidelity. Yeah, so you can even see the settings changing in the game right here. You can see the reflections. That's not just a shadow thing though, that's... What? Performant, balanced, type... What is that? What are they saying the difference is? Okay, it's right here. So they have me on balanced for mobile. What is changing exactly? Oh, anti-aliasing is off. Definitely want it on. Yeah, I'm gonna give players the ability to change all these settings anyway, so I'm going to go back to the quality settings. I'm just going to delete this one, so we only have high fidelity. I'm actually gonna rename this, I think. Let's just get rid of balanced. Yes. What is this? What is render? Settings? Okay, but this high fidelity, so we're using that quality everywhere now. Okay, depth texture, don't need that. Opaque texture, not yet. Quality, HDR, yes. Anti-aliasing, 4 times. I mean, that looks good. Let's see here. The depth of field looks a bit better. Oh yeah, this is, oh yeah. I can already tell you this looks better. Dang. Good suggestion, dude. No, I didn't even think of that. Anti-aliasing disabled. Oh, look at the difference of that. You probably can't tell on stream. Two might be enough. I might do 2. But I'll let players have the ability to change these in-game. Render scale. Give it 1. Upscaling filter. I don't think so. LOD crossfade. We're not gonna have LODs in this game. Let me think. Yeah, no LODs. Lighting per pixel, cast shadows, yes, shadow resolution. That's why the shadows look so bad before. Let's see if I can jump down to 2048. I think we totally can. Let's see. $256. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this for now. And just give players per object limit. Lights per object. Oh, that might have been another reason why the lights weren't looking good, was because the settings might have been bad here. Cast shadows, yes. What is Shadow Atlas resolution? That is something that I do not know the answer to. Shadows. Quality, high. High for now because we're on PC, but if we need to change it later, we can. Normal bias and depth bias. That was where the shadows were looking really weird with the other light. Let me try to add the other lights, or at least turn shadows on for here. There, that looks good. Hoodie, what's up? What app do you use to make a game? Unity. Get it like building a Lego game, the Lego's building. I already saw that message. Logan, what's up? How's it going? Someone is ringing our doorbell. I've used it before in One Spirit making a jumping platform. I was trying to copy of a Squid Game, but I scrapped my idea because many people were doing it too quickly. Oh, okay. Well, you shouldn't scrap the idea. Like, even as a learning experience, that could be really cool. Yes, Logan, I am building a multiplayer Lego game where everyone who's playing the game receives the same challenge at the same time. You're given a random amount of blocks between like 5 and 20 blocks, and you're given a theme. Say the theme is robot, and then you have to build a robot out of those 12 or 15 or whatever Lego blocks. And then you submit your creation, then you vote on 2 other people's creations, and then the game will tally all the votes up and showcase the winner. This fill light, let's turn it up. I wish I could have the shadows. A little softer. I also don't want to see the specular for it. I mean, I do, but I don't. Let's try adding some more lights in again. Wait, that's not what I want. Hey, Rena, thank you for the Rosa. Oh, you already sent that. That's right. Goat, what's up? How's it going? I'm building a Lego multiplayer game. Okay, yeah, now those shadows are getting weird. What shadow is that? This one. Is it because it's on medium, or is it because of the normal bias? No. That helps. I think the problem might be in here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do HDRP because I just can't get the quality in URP to be what I want it to be for this game. I think we're gonna have to do HDRP. Looks pretty good. That's decent lighting for now. I don't like being able to see all that glossy on the ground piece. That's kind of distracting. Also wonder if this ground piece should be semi-transparent. Let's try that. First of all, let's turn gizmos off so we don't see that constantly. Base map, alpha. Not working because I need to make this transparent. Ugh. Not quite what I had in mind. That is weird. That's a little more what I was thinking. Additive. We do additive. Preserve specular lighting. Off. I don't know if I like this or not. There we go. That's what I was thinking. There we go. Front. Specular, transparent, additive. And then there we go. Just turn smoothness off for the ground. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that for the ground? I don't think I like it. I think I liked it better before. Yeah, I think I liked the other material better. Let's save it though, just in case. Gray. Gray transparent. And then let's set this back. Opaque. Whoa. Change that back to there. The smoothness back to, what was it? 1. Yep. Yeah, I don't know which I like better. What do you guys think? Any preferences? Do you guys like the ground to be an actual Lego? Or do you want to see the ground look like this? That. That? Or that? What do you guys think? do you think it would look better if you couldn't see the cylinder underneath the object? That's part of the problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a stream for today, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate you guys being here on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I had a lot of fun today. We got a lot done, and we're just one step closer to getting this in your hands so that you guys can start testing it out. Be sure to check out my website, fixfiregames.com, where you can get a membership that will put your name in the credits of this game and give you a lot of other stuff like access to a special section of our Discord, voting, early access, where you guys will actually be able to download this game and other games I make before they're even released publicly, and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for hopping on. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.